All right, good morning, everybody. Today we're still talking about graphs and proportionality. So today we're going to be filling in the table, ordered pairs, and the graph, and then answering the 5 questions that go along with it. Okay. So, and I'll explain today, but I'm going to help you fill out the table. Okay. I'm going to ask you to do your ordered pair. Okay, and I will help you graph it. And then we will go through these questions, okay? So it says read the scenario below, then complete the table, the graph, and graph the ordered pairs, and then write an equation. Use the information to answer the questions below. Okay, so the situation that we have, concert tickets go on sale for $34 each, okay? So we don't know how many tickets we sold, but we can always go in there and say, well, we sold 1 ticket, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and the reason we can fill this in without really knowing anything else is because when we label our table, this will be our X. Okay, the tickets sold, our total revenue, and total revenue is talking about money. Okay, so that's the money that we're talking about. Okay, and money is always our Y. Okay, now if we're talking in terms of just X and Y, X is the cause and it affects Y. So Y changes. Okay, so we can determine, we can go ahead and label this side of our table. Okay. Now, we got to look at the rate. The concert tickets are $34 each. So if we sold 1, how much are we going to pay? $34. Okay. If we sell 3, we're going to take 3 times 34. That's 102. Okay. We'll take, if we sold 5 times 34, it's 170, okay, and 7, sorry, we sold 7 times 34, gives us $238. All right, now, what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and fill this in, okay? But I want you to figure out how much 2 cost, how much 4 will cost, and how much 6 cost. So when we do this, if you remember this equation, all right, y is equal to kx. Well, we should know that our unit rate, okay, is the same thing as this k. All right, and it tells us what that unit rate is, all right, or the constant of proportionality. $34 each, so that's per 1 ticket. Okay, so and this is what we've been doing. We'll take 34 and times it by the numbers that we have over here in X. So that's what I did. I did 1 times 34, and that equals my Y. Okay, I did 3 times 34, and that equaled my Y. I did 34 times 5, and that equals Y. I did 34 times 7, and that equals my 283. So the equation that I can use, I don't know Y, okay, I know that K. That's my unit rate. That's how much it changes by each time. Okay? And that is my X. So again, what is K? Well, $34. So it's 34. All right? Now, remember, your ordered pair, your X goes first, comma, then your Y. All right? So I'll do the first one for you. 134, and that's how you should write it. Okay, that's how you should write it. Now, we will have questions based off of this table and this ordered pairs, okay? But I'll number which ones a little bit later, okay? Now, for your graph, all right, we have our y and we have our x-axis, okay? X runs horizontal, side to side. Y runs vertical, okay? So when we're talking about x, what are we talking about? Tickets sold. Okay? So that's tickets sold. And then I'm just going to put the numbers in. And I'm going to place those numbers right under those lines. Okay? This is where we have to put them. Now I just went ahead and numbered mine all the way out. Okay? Alright, so tickets sold. That's what X represents. Alright, 1 ticket, 2 tickets, 3, and so forth. Alright, now my Y. Y is my total revenue. Okay? And like I said a while ago, revenue is in dollar amounts. Okay? We know our unit rate is 34, so it goes up 34 each time. It doesn't change, so I'm going to do 34. Okay? That's the first one. The second one, you're going to fill that in. Alright? The third line is $102. The fourth one you're going to fill in. The fifth one is $170. Okay? And the seventh line is $283. So $283. Alright? So when you do your graph on your paper, you need to put in this number on this line, whatever you get for this number on this line, whatever you get on this one for this one. Okay? So I want you to fill those in. Alright, now, when we plot on the graph, I told you yesterday, we go the X first. So my ordered pair, I'm going to go to the 1, and then I'm going to go up to where the 34 is. What line that 34 is? Well, it's on this line right here. So this point right here is 134. So I'm going to put me a mark there. Okay? Now you need to fill in the rest of these ordered pair. Remember, it's just the X and then the Y. Okay? So that's what we need to do. Alright? Now, you need to finish graphing those and then connect them. If you don't have a ruler at home, that's fine. What you can use is just get another sheet of paper and kind of wherever your dots are, see if you can connect them, okay? And use that side of the paper. Alright. Now, once you've completed all of this at the top, we're going to work on these questions down here. Alright, so number 1, if the venue needs to sell 86 tickets to break even, alright, so that means they don't make any money, they don't lose any money, then how much money have they invested in the concert? Okay? So, how much money have they invested? Well, how much money have they spent on the concert? Okay? So, we're going to use this equation. Okay? So, we're going to take y is equal to 34x. Okay? Now, what does x represent in this case? It represents the tickets that we sold. Okay? So 86 tickets sold. Alright? So all we have to do is take that 86 and plug it in for where our x is. Alright? And remember, when we have numbers next to each other, or a number and a variable, that means we're multiplying them. Alright, so it'll be 34 times 86. Okay? And when you hit equals, that's going to give you y. Okay, that gives you how much money they made. Okay, and if they break even, they spent the same amount of money. Okay, all right, and that'll be your answer for what they invested. Number 2, the venue has a maximum capacity of 200 people. If it sells out, how much revenue, how much money, okay, will the concert earn? So how much are they going to make? Again, all we have to do is use this equation. Because we know each ticket costs $34. Okay? Now, it says has a maximum capacity of 200 people. Well, if it sells out, that means they've sold every ticket that they possibly can. Okay? So that means they have sold tickets to 200 people. So this is the same thing as them selling 200 tickets. All right, and just like we did with the first one, the tickets represent the X. So we're just going to put 200 in for X, and that'll tell us how much money that we've earned. Okay, and remember, we need to use money signs and decimals. All right. Number 3, describe how you know that this is a proportional relationship. Okay, remember, to be proportional, if we're just using a table, they have to simplify to the same rate. All right, so they simplify to the same rate. Now, if we're talking about the graph, okay, remember, graphs are linear, and that means straight line, and they pass through the origin. Okay? And they pass through the origin. And that origin, remember, is right here. Okay? So tell me how you know. Do they have the same unit rate? Okay. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. All right. Well, if we're talking about the graph, after you graph it, you could say it is linear and passes through the origin if it is. Okay. All right. Number 4. What does the ordered pair 0, 0 represent in this situation? Okay. And I'm going to help you with this one. All right, it does represent the origin, okay? But in this situation, we're talking about tickets sold and total revenue. So if we're talking about 0, 0, remember this order pair is XY, it means that, well, how many tickets did we sell if that's 0? All right, so 0 tickets sold, and Y represents total revenue, or the money, right? 0 tickets sold and 0 total revenue. Okay? So anytime that a question asks you, what does the ordered pair represent? Well, you're going to look at it in terms of X, and that's tickets sold in this case. So it means 0 tickets sold, all right, because that one's 0. And we didn't make any money. Total revenue was 0. Okay? So let's look at number 5. Okay? What does the ordered pair 6 and 204 represent in this situation? So 6 is your X. Y is your 204. Okay? So you can kind of look back at number 4 here and see what it represents. Okay. All right. So there's your 5 questions. Okay. I'm going to ask you question number 6 is going to be, what is the revenue? What is the total revenue for 6 tickets sold? So I'm going to ask for this number right here for number 6. Okay. Number 7, I'm going to ask you the ordered pair for 3 tickets sold and $102. Okay. So this is number 7 right here. All right. And let's see. I'm going to ask you for the ordered pair on this last one, will be number 8. So you're going to have 8 questions. Okay. So you got these 5. The total revenue for 6 tickets sold will be here. Okay. So when you fill out your table, you'll be able to see it. All right. When you write your ordered pairs down, I want to know the ordered pair for 3 tickets sold and $102. And I want to know the ordered pair for 7 tickets sold and $283. Okay? Now, that number, I want you to write that number on question 9. Okay? This number right here, 17. Okay? I'm just trying to make sure you're watching the videos and all of it. All right, it's only been 17 minutes. Okay? So write 17. 17 is the answer for number 9. Okay. These will be on the Google Classroom, so make sure you watch the video and do those, and I will see you later.